Okay. Sorry, people. I'll be honest. I went and started the stream and then realized I don't have any water or hot drink. So I then went to make myself a hot drink and then was like, I also need to pee. And then I was on my phone on the toilet being like, what's Reddit up to? I'm really bad. I get distracted so easily. Hey, Align. How's it going, buddy? Hope you've had a good day. Man, I really wish I wasn't so... I don't know. Terrible at keeping my attention on one thing. I don't think I have ADD. But in today's day and age, at the same time, who doesn't have ADD? You know, there's so much to stimulate our brains, to keep us occupied and distracted. I think we're all just conditioned to not have good attention spans. Been working on maps all day, but other than that I'm good. Oh, it's your day off today. You've been doing Dead Space maps. That's cool. Although I'm sure the campaign you're making probably isn't called Dead Space, but Dead Space themed, right? And agree we start Saturday. Nice, nice. You playing with anyone I know? Oh, actually, you did mention one person did want to play with you. Excited that you're going to get to play on Saturday. I'm sure they'll all love it. Oh, gosh. Anyone you may have heard of is Rowdy? Yeah, you told me about Rowdy and how he was part of an old group, and you talked to him and he was like, man, I need a group to play with, to go play some games. And you're like, well, funnily enough, I'm doing this. Time for more drinking. Hey, Hassel. Yes, we will be drinking ourselves silly today. And no, not necessarily with alcohol. How have you been, Hassel? How's your Monday treating you? I made myself a hot drink, and I really fancied the flavor of coffee, but it is 8:30 at night. Yeah, so I was like, I can't make myself a full-blown coffee. I don't have any decaf. So it's like, well, it's all in the measurements, right? And how much coffee you put into it. So what I've done is I've made myself a coffee-flavored hot chocolate, which sounds like a mocha, I know. But there is like 4 heaped teaspoons of hot chocolate powder, and then 1/2 of a teaspoon of coffee. And I'm really hoping that it scratches that itch without me staying up all night. That'd be real swell. Got your snack box from Japan. What? Could I request pictures in the Discord? Is it like little Kit Kats and things? I can't say I've ever had Japan snacks. Had them run through some part of the campaign to test the map making system I'm using. Loved it though. They were bitching about me, at me about how little ammo they had. Well, isn't that the whole point of Dead Space? Is you're eternally fucked? Actually, do I even have Discord open? Hold on. You know, these sweatpants, tracky bottoms that I'm wearing, they're not gonna cut it. They're too warm. That's better. I have instead put on some thin pajama trousers. Just so that I'm not sticking to my fake leather seat. Have another box on the way. One I'm eating from now is from Boxu. Boxu, huh? Images. Oh, it's like a nice little red box filled with stuff. That's lovely. I like the packaging. Very colorful. Whenever I see Japanese sweets in their packaging, I just think of that Long Man advert. Long, long man. Fantastic advert for a dreadfully average looking sweet. Not that I've ever had them, so I can't speak. Deliver authentic Japanese snacks, and the other box is more the sweet side plus some ramen. Very cool. Well, how did you get into that hassle? Is it like a subscription service? Hello, Pengu. Welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, Pengu! You actually... I just realized you're here for a Coffee Talk stream. I don't know if you were here for the other ones. I have forgotten by now, but I am now excited. Seeing as it was you that recommended that I played this game all those months ago. Get a box each month? Wow. From such a Boxu and Tokyo treat. Do they cost much? Is it an expensive thing? I mean, shipping boxes of food from Japan sounds like it'd be expensive. My blood boiling over some BS that my older brother has been pulling lately. It's got me seeing red. Ah, fun. That's pretty fun. Ah, ooh. Initial taste of my coffee-flavored hot chocolate. It's good. It's real good. New tattoos past Thursday, which is dope. What's your new tattoo? Did you post it in the fireside? Back to work. The dead isn't going to raise, morph, and shift itself. Enjoy your lurk, Oline. If you are ever in need of a warm drink, please do let us know. We'll make it fresh for you. Just under $40 if you got month to month. Ooh. I ain't got that kind of cash just laying around. As lovely as I'm sure it is. I had to calm my nerves and try not to think about him stealing my tips out of my wallet when I'm sleeping. Wow! What a dick! As in there. Yeah, give me a sec. Yeah. I mean, you posted in my Discord too. That's totally fine. Love to see him. Probably in Pets, People, Places. Yeah, there it is. Wow, that's so cool. Oh, it's a reference to something, but... Oh, it's Ghost in the Shell. That's exactly what it is. I was like, it's a ghost and a shell? Oh, I know this. This is a thing. It's Ghost in the Shell. You fucking... I'm a goddamn moron. It's a reference of a reference. I feel like I've seen that tattoo before.
Tales of our endeavors proliferate.
Or something similar to it. Where have I seen that? Also, TB. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. I know we are still on the stream starting soon screen and we've been live for 20 minutes, but yeah, thanks everyone for dropping in so early. We've barely begun. How are you all? Mel, hello. Thank you for giving TB a shout out, playing some Final Fantasy. I played some Final Fantasy the other day with Oline. We just kind of chilled out and he was showing me the ropes. I think I got to level like 20-ish. Oof. I still can't tell if I enjoy it or not. I just don't know. Hello RPG, Reki. Hello Icy. Coffee Talk is a game. I thought it was a fancy way to say just chatting. It is a game. Oddly enough, it is very much a game. We will start it soon if you are curious. Is Judy from Cyberpunk 2077 has that tattoo on her shoulder? Yes, she does. That's where I've seen it before. I still need to finish that game as well. Hanako is waiting at embers eternally for me. Love it. That's an amazing tattoo. Alright. Well, TB, if you need to head off, go grab some water, food, get some sleep, please do so. Thank you for the raid. As always, you're always showing support to this channel, and it means the world to me. But you gotta look after yourself, so please go ahead and do that. If you want to come back afterwards, we'll be here. We're just starting up. We're gonna enter our coffee shop soon. But for you and anyone else that came in on the raid, or anyone else in general, don't forget to hydrate. Look after yourselves. I think about it, I should have gone with a Ghastly instead of that Ghost, because I also love Ghastly. Ghastly would be great. That would be such a great mixture of references. Still good though. It's a very cute Ghost. You have two bad jokes for me? Shoot. Whilst you let me know what those jokes are, I will start our coffee talk. Because we all know you're here for the game, not for my stupid ass. I will have to pause this lo-fi though, because the game already has its own lo-fi. Four maps done, 9 to go. It's a lot of maps. Really planning ahead, huh? Got a green tea with ginseng and honey. Got a green tea with ginger and honey. How does that sound? I know we got ginger. First one, what weapon would a burger wield in battle? Good question. pickled spear. Ah. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Hello, Cass. Welcome in. Oh. And Oxy as well. Welcome, both of you. Welcome to Coffee Talk. Here for both, and for Melbell. Wow, that's reason enough. Melzel's around here somewhere. How are you both, Cass, Oxy? I see lately, Sean, that you've been playing Cult of the Lamb. How are you finding it? Do you recommend it? I like the style, but I'm not sure if the gameplay is compelling or not. What's the difference between a black bean and a chickpea? I'm not sure. They're both delicious, though. I'll tell you that. I am thoroughly enjoying it. Ah. So that's a recommend, I suppose. Probably more sass than not. I've seen your streams. I can confirm. Highly recommend it. I'm going to be streaming again for Evil Sundays. Is it an early access? Why am I thinking that it's an early access game? Is that true? Or is it actually finished now? I wouldn't pay £500 to watch a black bean. Oh, Pengu. It's fully out, is it? Ah. I'll be real. I am slowly sipping on this very weak mocha, I guess. And I'm loving it. It's a great choice. Anyway, let's actually start the game. Battery start. Load game. Out on consoles and PC. We're playing it non-stop on Switch. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought it was early access. Who knows? There's so many games that go into early access nowadays. Must just be getting the wires crossed. Two of the things I got in this box is caramel financier cake and some Edo Matsuri Ningyo-yaki cake. I'm not even going to pretend to know what those are. Signed your contract? My contract, I'm officially employed now. So hey!
By community's acclaim.
Congratulations, Mel. You're employed. Welcome to the rat race. Well done. And Nige, thank you for the raid. Hi. Welcome in, everyone. How are we? Can we get a shout out for Nige? Oh, thank you, Mel. Playing Bioshock Infinite. Ooh. That's the first Bioshock game I ever played. It's a good one. How are you, Nige? Welcome in, everybody. If you would like a drink, please do let me know, and we will do our best to accommodate. For now, though, let us continue our game. What the hell has happened? You really never changed. That is the very first thing that has been said. Well, I guess we're just gonna need to feel our way through in this conversation. I don't think I actually progressed in this day last time we were here in Coffee Talk. So they must just open up with this conversation. Coffee, is there no tea? No, there is tea. This is our coffee shop. We have hot chocolate, coffee, green tea, and normal tea. Mix it with some ginger, cinnamon, honey, milk, etc. Actually happy with your responsibilities and the wage? Ooh, you finally found out how much you're actually getting paid. Good job. You'll have to let me know later. Good job, Mel. Very proud of you. Have you been reading Freya's short stories? Every single one. Yes. They are wonderful short stories. With some lemon ginger tea just before hopping in the stream. How timely. Excellent. That might, in fact, be an option. As we can make different recipes, different teas and things. So that's coffee, this is tea, it's green tea, hot chocolates, and then hot milks. Between streams, there was an endless mode that I wanted to check out, and I just made people milk drinks, which unlocked all of these milk-based recipes. A lemony snippet, your Milky Way. I believe we already got the SCMJ from the story. Lementhol. That's my fresh breath. Kin. In the bed chamber. So we've now unlocked all of the milk-based drinks, but I didn't want to do all of them because, well, it's part of the fun, discovering the recipes. Milky Way I've made IRL is my favorite. Milk, honey, and mint? Sounds very refreshing. Lemony snippet? Yeah, milk, honey, lemon. A fortunate tale in a cup. Got a fillet of fish in the oven and a cup of chai on the hob. Chai. Make chai. Masala chai? Tea, ginger, cinnamon. The bed chamber. Milk, cinnamon, honey. A cup for those longing for a deep slumber. Might get a cup of tea. Do recommend. Yes. Hello, BF. The French entered the chat. You are more than welcome. John, would you like to try IRL? Good question. I mean, Russian tea sounds nice. Tea, lemon, cinnamon. Despite the name, it's a totally American drink. Or Midsummer Night's Dream, tea, lemon, honey. Sweet and memorable, like summertime blues. If I drink enough of Gala Had, maybe I'll turn into a werewolf. And that would be fun. You haven't had the one with the churro in it? No. Not yet. Not yet. It's all too fancy for me. I require Irish breakfast or hot chocolate. It's all. We have hot chocolate. Okay. So this is the start of a new day. I'm Sure. This is a new story. We haven't read this one yet. So, September 29th, 2020. Let's start this stream. And by start, I mean 34 minutes in. With a lovely short story by Freya Fatima. A stray boy and a lonely cat. Midnight. The boy arrives at his home. The ticking sound of the cooling engine fills the dark, empty garage, followed by the scrape of the rusty metal door being forcefully closed. He leaves the garage, and there she is, waiting for him to come back home. She always waits in the same spot, around the same time. The boy always smiles when he sees her. Meow. The cat calls the boy, demanding the treatment she always receives from him every night, in the same spot, around the same time. He laughs quietly as he walks up to join her. You've been waiting for me, haven't you? Yeah. Come here, says the boy to the cat, while he pets her fur. The cat purrs loudly and refuses to stand still. She dances around him, stands up tall on 2 feet, rubs her head against his shins, and shares her affection while enjoying their nightly routine. Until suddenly, the boy decides that their interaction is enough for today. He stands up, walks away from her, and closes his door. The cat understands that their time for the day is up. They both return to their own lives. The boy did not give the cat something to eat, and the cat did not sleep next to him to help him relax. She was not his, and he was not hers. Something tells me that story is not just talking about a boy and a cat. Or at least a literal one. A creative minds for a drinking game I'm working on. So if you have a drink that makes you creative, I'll order that, please. Just throw all of the ingredients we have into a mug and see where that lands you. The Bloodied Sunset does sound like a delicious drink, though. Okay. So, in front of us, for those that have not been introduced to these characters, we have Hyde and we have Gala. Hyde is a vampire and Gala is a werewolf. They are very close friends, if not best friends. They've known each other for 40 to 50 years. They live very long lives. You really never changed. I know. But it was surprisingly nice catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, barista. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment. Yeah. I think the last one was the remedy. There's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright. You know what to do. And yes, the werewolf is southern. Let's make sure we get him what he needs. Tea, milk, ginger. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. Sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He's getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Those two bastards. Wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know... Just because I'm a vampire does not mean I know Kung Fu. Besides, I'd had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were trashed, huh? You told them I was your bodyguard. Are you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. Because of that whole fiasco, both got kicked out. And then, this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive. So I hailed a cab. Turns out, he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who are they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything. It's possible they may have had ties to the Mafia. They might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. Knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole. He's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. But the next morning, they offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Ah, I see. So, how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed... I preferred if we skipped that part. I'm sorry. I don't want to go into any details about it. That's alright. Forgive me for asking. Mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with... something. Let's just say, something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or a doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Batterista.
Oh. Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Anyway, Batterista, Oxy Oakspring has seemingly gifted 5 subs to your chat.
You have
You should probably do something about that. You're right, Hyde. Sean, why? How could you do this?
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
You spilled all of this everywhere. I'm gonna need to grab a mop. All of these subs are just all over the floor. I'm gonna need to clean this up.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Thank you, Sean, for gifting us up to A10, Pengu, Icy, TB, and Canadian Lurker.
A timely reappearance.
That's very kind.
Awaits.
If you got a sub, do as Pengu did, and make sure to thank Oxy. Oh, very, very sweet of you to do that. Where was I? Anyway, Baturista. I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Ooh, what? Tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? So mint? Does my best curtsy in my mandated barista maid outfit? Oh, I can picture it too, Pengu. I really can. You deserve it. No, you big softy. We spoilin' bats? No. This is a butler-maid cafe. I suppose if you do turn up in a maid outfit, that then does constitute it being a maid cafe. In a sense. I can't stop you. Tea-based drink with mint. Double mint? Too much mint. Tea. Mint. Tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time. Oh, mint and ginger? Is it the same level of warm and cool? It is just mint ginger tea. It's not anything fancy. Let's take a look. What we got? It doesn't look good in a maid/suit outfit. You've seen me in my suit. I have. It's true. Some people here have likely seen me in a suit. Oh no, that's green tea. There's only 2 other possible teas. They could be tea lemon cinnamon, tea lemon honey. How about ginger mint tea? So like tea then ginger then mint? Potentially. Tea mint lemon? We'll try that as well. We'll try tea ginger. No, that'll probably make the same thing as what we did before. Let me try tea mint lemon. It's more cool than it is warm, but give it a try. What is this? It's just mint lemon tea. Nothing special. Tea... what was the other one? Ginger, then mint? Yeah, it's just ginger mint tea. Tea milk cinnamon? Tea milk cinnamon. What does this one make? Chai Adeni. That looks delicious. It's kind of warm. very cool. But it is a special drink. Let's give it to him, see what he thinks. Here's your order. Exactly what they wanted. Okay, so you didn't really ask for the thing that you wanted. By the way, feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Oh, here she is. Speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. Yeah. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. Oh, dunked. You look so tired, Freya. All day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Bad Reese my draft. I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. Please, don't forget to take a break. Everyone, take note. Don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital adminning life going? Is that a word? No, it's not. That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about. Mostly, I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like biz devs for people's lives, then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist, or think about the necessity of it. Exactly. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Oh, there goes my voice. Oh, he's cracking. Oh, I'm a teenage boy again. Oh, how fun. Some water with some coffee chaser. Teenage Bancy cuddled up under his mother's wing, filled with acne. How adorable. Hyde in Your Eyes is a proud gay icon model. I can see it. I love Hyde. I love Gala as well. I think their dynamic is great. Two awesome characters. I think I said that last line. It's an interesting job, but no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. Patients' personal lives, anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. New. He needs to be a bit less loyal, though. God. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa! I didn't know that. Wait. 50 years in the same position? Huh? Holy! Ask for a promotion, man! And keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial. Take it! Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. The salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. What I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. Still get raises while I'm doing this job. Really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you gonna stay hard? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'd hope so. Hope everyone's enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few... wrong voice. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yup. Safe trip. See you around, Bad Risa. And you, Freya. See ya. Take care on your way. Such a good boy. You know, it's kind of hard to believe. Someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how did you guys meet? Seriously, you have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place, back when it was a bar. Whoa! Never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Come on. No, Freya. Don't say anything, Hyde. Don't you say nothing. I won't get into details. But going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. You'll see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it. It must be difficult. Especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you'd hired him for his muscle. Hey, they didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And they weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person. He's very cool. That is all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there. I kinda pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go to get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. And not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been working. What's this guy again? Hey, what was his voice like? Kind of airy, spacey? This is a spooky spaceman. Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. Good evening. No, that's me. It's me. I'm saying that. Regular voice. Good evening. It's nice to see you again.
We are also glad to see you, Barista.
By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name?
Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil.
Neil.
Yes. Neil.
Is that your real name?
Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. From what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration.
Ah, he named himself after Neil Armstrong. Gotcha. Understood. Very cool. Don't say. Yeah. Didn't make that media connection. One of my family members is called Neil, so I was like, well, that's all I'm thinking of now. Ah, I get what you mean.
I believe we did not meet the last time we were here.
I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here.
And you, sir, you come here often?
For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah.
Oh, you are not from around here. Neither are we.
Where do you come from?
Far away.
Far away? You mean a few thousand miles or more?
More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing.
Sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? Do all your kind dress like this?
Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived.
Mitch? Ah, the Arami Gendru album cover. No wonder you look familiar.
As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But for that, please let us order something from the barista.
What do you want to drink tonight?
The usual. That is how you say it. Yes?
Yes. So, anything?
Yes. We won't be able to taste the difference anyway.
You really can't taste anything?
Yes.
What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something?
Interesting premise. But we doubt you will be able to do that.
Challenge accepted.
Please, surprise us.
Okay. Just Cthulhu in a coffee shop? Pretty much. I do wonder what Neil's real form looks like. Or maybe it's like a, I don't know, extra-dimensional kind of form that we wouldn't be able to comprehend. Much like Cthulhu. Chief Bong should visit you as well. I mean, we've got a variety of voices and characters in this game. Hot tea with every flipping pepper you can find. Well, see, my thoughts currently are that we have a drink called Milky Way. He's a spaceman. But he also did ask for anything. What's this one? Sweet spicy chai latte from the town of Den, Yemen. Chaya Deni. Love it. Poison coffee. Are we feeling something after that? I don't often stock poison in my coffee shop, but yeah, perhaps for the next time they come in. Okay. Let's give this a try. Milk, honey, mint. Milky Way. Let's see. I hope I got this right.
Thank you.
What the? Oh yeah, he also drinks through his finger. Interesting. Before you ask, yes, that's how they drink.
This.
Oh. He's feeling something.
What is this? We have never been able to taste anything in our life. But this is a breakthrough. We have to report immediately. Done. Thank you so much from all of our kind.
You are one interesting person.
Thank you. That was a compliment, yes?
Normally, yes. You can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil?
Us? We are travelers. Doing our job in the space you call Milky Way.
Is all of this
Our community grows.
antisocial? So the follow. Welcome in. Nice to meet you. Brave party in the helmet. Is this whole game, is this galaxy, it's taking place in the Milky Way, right? But we have created a drink called the Milky Way. So does this game take place in a drink? Perhaps I'm thinking a little bit too hard about this. You call me Anna or Auntie? I will try my best. How did you find us, Auntie? Glad that you could make it. Choose or choose... is it choose or chose for a present sentence? I'm questioning everything right now. So... choose for present sentence? Yeah, present is choose, and then... chose is past. Unless you're making a choice. Which is then also present, or perhaps future tense. English is hard. It's like second nature. It'd be a me-level plot twist. It's what I'm expecting now. I've been too exposed to only cans to know anything else. I always got to expect more. Sadly, I don't think there is going to be that many twists in this game. But it could still surprise me. Found you on the Coffee Talk game tab. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, this is our first playthrough of Coffee Talk. Clearly, if you're browsing the Coffee Talk tab, you must be familiar with the game. Hopefully, I do you proud with my coffee making abilities and conversational skills. Yeah, just think of the final word of the sentence. You can do it, Bats. God, I'm a moron. Really struggling. You were the coffee all along? Yeah. Just like only cans. Finished another set of maps. Congratulations! I think it's time for a sleep. Get that rest, bud. You can do it. Thanks for coming to hang out. Thinking about plots this, I'll keep my lips sealed then? I mean, I don't know how many twists there can be, because it's kind of like a hands-off situation. You're talking to a bunch of characters, and their stories might have plot twists. But Rista, our character, I don't know how his story can really delve any deeper than what it currently is. His story is everybody else's story, you know? Yep, you play this game? I'm very much enjoying it. Yeah. It's a great time. Take it easy if it's easy, take it twice. Well, what if it's still easy after taking it twice? Do you then take it 4 times? It's an interesting ending. Well, I look forward to it, so let's get back to it.
Doing our job in the space you call Milky Way.
What kind of job?
We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds.
You really are here to find a date. All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Okay, Freya. Wow. Turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man?
Not really.
You have a valid point.
We do not understand. But we are glad if we can make you laugh.
The pleasure was mine. I may ask, why do you have to breed with us?
We are sorry. That is classified information.
Oh man.
But we believe it is all right to share it with you tonight. Thanks to this eye-opening drink from the barista.
I owe you the story. So why?
Everyone, including us, and you, and everyone else, is tasked to keep the balance of the universe. But sometimes, it is hard for some civilizations to maintain balance by themselves. Because unknown threats that are beyond each civilization's power can appear. And that is where we come in.
I still don't see the relation between that and impregnating us. You're quite dense, aren't you? Hey! You came here to give seeds. So a half-breed of your kind can be born on Earth.
That is correct.
A half-breed will be half Earthling and half whatever you are.
Yes.
Assuming that you have some powers that we can't comprehend. You are trying to make sure Earth will have its own protector.
That is 100% correct.
Holy shit! Trying to give us a superhero?
Yes. That is what your people will call the Protector.
But why go through all the hassle? Sounds like a lot of work. Why not just explain this to someone? I'm sure a lot of women wouldn't mind giving birth to a superhero.
Sadly, it is not that simple. The future Protector is to be someone that loves this planet more than anything. They have to be born out of love, which we have learned is a very complicated feeling on Earth. We have it easier back home due to the nature of our communication.
Motorcycles, go away. Trying to read here. Huh?
Punks. We understand everyone deeply by default. So, everyone on our planet loves each other from the moment they are born.
Sounds beautiful. And creepy.
Why?
Sounds like your planet is a giant spherical orgy.
That was a badly chosen word. But it is roughly similar to the truth.
Sounds like a party. Oh my. What you say is true. Shouldn't we help them to get laid with love?
Guidance is all we need. Otherwise, we might be responsible for the birth of a super evil person instead.
Well, how's the mission going so far?
We cannot say it is going well.
I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are. Many women can handle that. Could you handle them though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. They wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further, if it got you a good story. No, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them. Or rather, I'd go on a date with them. I don't like to sleep around. Really? Be honest, they didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot.
Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories?
Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner. In exchange for stories. I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about.
But our mission is serious.
It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me.
We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again.
Interesting. It is very much like Ego the Celestial. Yeah, very Guardians of the Galaxy too. Although, this guy seems like possibly less of a dickhead. Same story though. British ass accent would struggle with the voices. Hey! I believe in you, Auntie. I'm also British. And, well, you could probably do better than I am. The little fingers pushing together, it's very adorable. I'd go on a date with them just for that, if they did that in front of me.
This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives.
Yes, that's called commitment.
Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems?
Yo, good question. No idea. What did she say just then? I think I missed it. What was that? Oh no. Gosh, we've read a lot of text already, haven't we? Oh, just now that you mention it. We don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So, even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them.
We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will. But we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least, that was what we gathered from your information network.
Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it.
We learned so much today. But we have another question for Miss Freya.
Ask away.
How can we become your husband?
First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating. Boyfriends or girlfriends, you know? Before you talk about marriage.
Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend?
You could start by asking her whether she's actually single.
Understood. Oh, Miss Freya, are you single?
Yes, I am single.
Do you want to be our girlfriend?
He's doing the finger thing again. Now, the path to starting to date varies between people. But usually, it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone.
Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated.
It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. None of those around these parts.
Smooth talker.
Someone good at communicating with others.
That would be really challenging for us.
Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. We're really getting into this now, aren't we? We're going down the whole line of how to make babies. You know, I knew this day would come eventually. On this channel, someone was going to ask me to tell them how babies are made, and it just happened to be in the form of a video game character. That's okay. Come to accept it. It's what we're all here for now. Luxury Pigeon, welcome in. Good to see you, pal. How are you? I see you finally caved to all the requests to read erotic fan fiction. Or erotic fiction, rather. You know, you're not entirely wrong. We have already been talking about an orgy planet just filled with people that are just always banging each other. And now we're talking about how babies are made on Earth. So, yeah. You're not wrong. Maybe having a good day, Lux. Lux, bitch. Polyamorous space boy Neil. I like Neil. He's naive as anything, but I like him. He seems very sweet, wants to do good things, potentially. Not going down on anything yet. Whoa! Not yet. Maybe after another drink or two. It's like our barista, he can talk the garter belt off anyone. Well, now. Let's not be making things up, shall we? It's not erotic, it's educational. We'll see if it gets erotic. Currently educational. Edu-rotical. If there's ever such a thing. Eroticational is probably the better word. From PTSD awareness to space... That was today! Yeah, we talked about, going to war and PTSD and therapy and a whole bunch of shit. This has been an interesting day for conversations. Inforotica. That's a good word for it too. Anyway, now you're all dying to figure out where this goes, so... On DOMs? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy.
Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring?
Pleasure.
All this information is too much to process in one evening.
So we talked about using condoms. But how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. Condom might be something you can't use at all. That is true. How do you do it?
We are pretty flexible with that.
I'd hope so. Makes for a fun time.
but we cannot tell you the details. Unless we agree to do the mating ritual.
Ah, a secret mating ritual. Okay. He's into kinky stuff, I bet. I don't want to imagine how it's done.
Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Especially the mental part.
We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made.
No! No! Oh, they made sex toys and they fucked them. No! Oh... Neil. What is happening, my man?
It was proven.
The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir.
Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult.
It is. I have to agree with that.
Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base.
Will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information?
We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed, after all. It was really nice talking with all of you.
You're welcome.
We are off now.
Bye. Take care on your way, sir. And there goes Neil. Hell of a guy. That's why Neil is your favorite. He's a good character. Give him that. So naive. That was really something.
Indeed.
You said the first time they came here was for a date, right?
Yeah, but that date never came. And they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date.
The game developer orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went.
It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety.
I guess so.
By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her that last time?
You mean Miss Lua?
Yeah, her.
Oh, showing some concern now, are you?
I'm just curious.
No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion.
My. You really have a knack for starting trouble.
Sadly, I have to agree with that.
It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation. Unless it really piques his interest. Or it annoys him.
I don't know how to react to that.
Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow. So, I'm off for the day.
Oh? You're leaving Seattle so soon?
It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know.
Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything.
I didn't even notice that.
Me neither. No triple espresso? A surprise.
You really don't care about business.
Didn't order anything. she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyway, Kreia, you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then. See you around. Take care on your way, folks. Two lovely customers. You know what? Not two. 4. All of them that we met that day. Absolutely lovely. On that infotica note, I'm off to bed. Have a good one, y'all. Good night, BF. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for popping in. Get that good rest, okay? We'll catch you next time. Wednesday, September 30th, 2020. Almost at the end of September now. Time for me to pop off to play Catan. Have a magnificent night, Batsy. Thank you so much, Oxy. We gotta play Catan at some point. I would love to actually learn how to play. If you would have me. Sounds like a whale of a time. Enjoy your game and the rest of your night. And thanks for the 5 subs as well. Very cool of you. Join us for a game on my stream sometime. Yeah, sure. Again, need to learn how to play. But I'm up for it. Gonna scoot too, it's bedtime for me. Ah. Everyone's heading to bed. Good night, Nige. Take care. Sleep well. Don't let those bed bugs nip you in the butt. Thank you for the raid as well, Nige. A good bean. Hello, Bad Restart. Hello, lady. Few people leave, but one enters. Welcome. How you doing? Good to have you here. Have to be responsible. 9 to 5 grind. Do not envy you. Lady Night, shall I give you a menu of the drinks for the evening? Thank you, maid service Bingu. The Evening Whispers. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. I mean, these guys are looking very zombie-like. In fact, some of them are. This face down here is a zombie face. Dwarven-made cards face challenge against an unexpected competitor. Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Okay, who's first today? Welcome. Oh? You know, I kind of thought we were done meeting new characters. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in the area. Take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? Don't think so. What should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure. According to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That is a very good point. In fact, it might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures, after all. Thank you for your help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. We'll do so. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. You indeed, Batterista. You indeed. Agent sniffing around. Standard tea and green tea, however, our Batterista can make you something special if you'd like. Absolutely. But first and foremost, before we get started on any drinks, we're going to read ourselves another short story by Freya Fatima. Loving in Silence. It was a Saturday night. As usual, I picked her up from her apartment for another Saturday night date. I used the word another. To be honest, this was the first actual Saturday night date we'd done since I didn't even know when. It wasn't every week a cool event related to our hobby happened. So we, or I suppose I should say, weren't going to miss this chance for a cozy evening in her apartment. We'd only been dating for 4 months. Kid you not. We couldn't have been more different. I'm the type of person who feels restless if I don't go out on the weekend. She'd prefer to lock her apartment from the inside, flush the key down the toilet, and never leave again. That's why me going out to her apartment on the weekend was the fairest option for both of us. I mean, you can just order food online and chill without having to worry about the traffic. Ain't that cool? That's what she said whenever I asked if she wanted to eat out somewhere. It happened a lot in our first month together. After that, I just tried to get used to it. We drove to the event. It wasn't that far, but the traffic's always ridiculous on the weekend. Throughout the drive, we barely spoke. Total silence except for the music playing from my playlist. If she knew the song, we would sing along to the song. If not, then total silence it was. When we arrived at the event, she changed. She became the most outgoing, friendly, and talkative person around. Even I was nothing compared to her. I usually consider myself a very talkative person. We said hi to everyone we knew, and some we didn't. But then we tried all the games being showcased there. We sat next to each other, trying one game after another, commentating on the story, art, or rather, commenting on the story, art, music, gameplay, atmosphere, any other aspects you might use to judge a game. But when we played, we just played. No talking during the playthrough, total silence, as if she was recharging spent energy from all of the interactions she'd done before. I totally understand. Back in her apartment, we didn't talk much. We made 2 cups of green tea latte for both of us, and then we watched Netflix together, with only a few words traded. Don't you feel bored dating me? She asked. Really? This again? I know. I'm sorry to bring this up again. You were so silent today. I thought you were mad at me. Honey, I'm not mad at you. Why would I be? I don't know. It's just that I'm super introverted. You're super extroverted. And there are times when I feel like I'm holding you back from your true self. You're just overthinking things, honey. Tonight was amazing. Can't thank you enough for being willing to join me and sacrifice your stay-at-home relaxation time. We both know how much you love staying in, and how rarely you get the chance to do it. Why do you like me? You've asked this question a dozen times in the last 4 months. No. I nudged her and smiled. I just wanted to make sure, she said, and started crying. Hey, don't be sad. It's okay. To answer your question, I don't know why I like you. That answer again. This is true. All I know is I feel comfortable around you. I just feel happy, calm, and I don't know. Do I need to know? It sounds dangerous. Liking someone without knowing the reason? Oh, believe me, dear. I was confused for the longest time before I realized. Actually, the best feeling I've ever had. How about you? Why do you like me? Who said I liked you? I was speechless for a moment. He grinned at me and giggled through the remains of her tears. You should have seen your face. Oh my god, don't mess around with me like that. You almost gave me a heart attack. Good. It means you weren't lying about your feelings, she smiled. You haven't answered my question. It's a secret. It's not fair, I told you mine. I had to break it to you, but don't know is not a proper answer, my dear. It's an honest one. I know. We stayed in silence again. So that was my introvert girlfriend and me. My answer to her was obviously a lie. Not knowing why you like someone is super scary. I never imagined being able to feel like that for anyone other than her. At least, how I wish things could be. I thought as I drove back home, alone in my car. Total silence. It was a sad end. Let's check our Tomodachi updates. Carla is now a close friend. Favorite things, food, anything warm and made with ginger. Music, Metal Maiden, books, Full Metal Jarhead. I'm doing with my life, trying to heal myself by helping other people heal. Hyde, also close friends. Favorite things, the fact I've been blood sober for 10 years now. Congratulations, Hyde. What I'm doing in my life currently, a model, past, stock trader, entrepreneur, venture capitalist. Bittersweet, I'd say. Yeah. Neil! Immediately we are amazing friends with him. No birthday. No self-summary. No favorite things. Not filling out any of this. Hi, Neil. So who we're going to meet today? Freya's profile picture has changed. She's taken a photo of herself in the coffee shop. I think Lua's has changed as well, because she used to be in a bikini on the beach. Now she's looking at art. Everyone else is still the same. You need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Oh, it's Aqua. Oh. And, Myrtle. That's your name. Good evening, barista. Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua. Miss Myrtle. Have you been somewhere together? We plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? You want to order first? You go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Tea with a lot of mint? Oh. Green tea with a lot of mint. Oh, mint? Is that a thing? Oh, it's a Marrakesh. A lot of mint. Your drink's ready. Ooh. This looks really fresh. I call this Marrakesh, inspired by its origin. Marrakesh in Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my. It's warm, but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? You want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the Tariq. Margaret's big on mint tea? New to me. Alright, well, we don't have this one yet. The chances are... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... It's a 5 in 8 chance. Oh, it could be a hot chocolate as well, but I doubt it. I'm gonna guess it's some kind of tea. Green tea. We're really gonna need to experiment with this one. Ginger. Some help? Not quite yet. We'll experiment first. That's very bitter. Turmeric. Cinnamon ginger. Nope. Not that one. Green tea. Ginger cinnamon. That way round. Worth a try. Sometimes they're pedantic with their ingredients. The Grinch! Green tea, ginger cinnamon is the Grinch. Love that, but it's not what we need. Oh, it's this one is the Grinch. It's got a little candy cane in it. It probably is a coffee then. Sounds like it's got spices in it. Coffee, ginger cinnamon. Gingerbread coffee. There's another one that we've discovered though. That's good. Okay, I've had 3 failed attempts. What is it, Pengu? It sounds like it's a tea, but... tea milk? Damn it. It's just an English tea. There you go. That's the last regular tea. Tea with milk, mixed by pouring the two repeatedly between cups. Originally from Malaysia. Ah, posture check and a hydrate. Thank you, guys.
Can't believe I didn't buy that at any point in this game. It's TT milk.
Oh. Did tea originally come from Malaysia then? Is that just... No, tea comes from China, usually. Or at least, as far as I'm aware. You sure you're British? I don't even know anymore. Now I've got some Neanderthal in me. That specific kind of tea. Sounds like I need another coffee. Is there anything wrong? No. Better than I thought it would be, actually. Taste is really authentic. It's like the tetariak you get in Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? Traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. And also live feed of people that helped me.
You learned about it in Malaysia?
Yes, and from videos on the internet. Close enough.
So, how are things going in the office?
As usual. Hiring. Thanks to you and your team. We've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while.
I'm glad I could be of help. Not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less.
The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season.
Oh. I want to say, please, don't forget to rest. I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team.
Ah. As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory. They'll say, "Oh, I know a lot about this." Yeah. Crunch bad. Honestly, the amount of terrible game developers there are out there, or I suppose game publishers. It's not always the actual developer that's the bad ones, that force their workers into crunch. And even though they don't, which is exactly what Myrtle is about to say, even though they don't force overtime, the culture forces it. Because if you're not doing overtime, that means your colleagues need to work even harder to get shit done. So the team is relying on you, the people that, you know, are actually in the same boat as you. That's awful, man. But Myrtle's going to tell us all about it, I'm sure. Please, see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them.
You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much.
I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt.
I wish I could help you. At least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. The guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. Do you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry. It still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice.
Yeah. Oh, God. So many game devs are forced into crunch. Like, I was pretty devastated when I found out that CDPR, even with like Witcher 3, I don't know before Witcher 3, Witcher 2, or even the first Witcher, maybe they were under crunch then as well, but they're a much smaller team. They forced crunch to get The Witcher 3 done, and obviously the same for Cyberpunk 2. They were such a good company back in the day. And it's just been downhill since then.
I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone.
Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses, and so on. We're already used to this. But don't you worry about me, okay?
Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm.
Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way?
Actually, I have some good news about it.
What is it?
The game got approved to be showcased at PAX West this year.
PAX East. Got it. That's really good news. Congrats.
Thank you.
So, what's the problem then?
I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer.
Why? Permit. Fast. Before they give your spot to another indie.
I'm just not sure about it.
What's stopping you? Lost?
Booth is free for indies.
That's good then. And the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. Golden ticket.
But I'm not that confident.
You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken. The judges are usually prolific people in the industry. And also senior journalists.
I know. I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. Thousands of people will be visiting Max. Expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games.
Every game has its own market, you know. And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. Not all of us.
What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? What about me?
That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. Uh-huh. All those trolls do not have the confidence to do it in person. People are way nicer in real life.
No. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event.
That is one problem, yeah.
Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight. Throwing my baby to the public. Just can't imagine the horror.
You know what?
What?
So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you.
No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then. You shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something.
Nah, it's no bother. We're going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge.
What about your company's booth?
Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year.
But...
I'm coming with you. Whether you like it or not.
Okay.
Good. What are you going to show the game on?
I have a laptop and a smartphone.
Is the expo build ready?
Expo build?
Not planning to showcase the full version, right?
That's the plan.
Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the expo build. Do you have the game with you now?
It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want.
Do so.
Okay.
Got it. Let's see. These two working girls making games. Proud of them. Oh, it's you. Okay. So she's really young. She's a cat girl. I think I settled on her being the more Cali voice than Lua. Lua's more like business lady. Ooh. Hello, Miss Rachel.
Hi, Battery Star.
What's wrong?
Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day, and I'm pretty tired.
You having a concert soon?
Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. Oh, sorry, Couchella next week.
Still adding new performers?
Yeah. I'd say that those announced this late are backups.
Oh. It's still the biggest festival in the country.
Yeah. And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet.
What do you want to order?
A sweet hot chocolate.
Yay. I've not done too many hot chocolates. No. Literally just chocolate milk cinnamon. Chocolate. Which is bitter. Okay, so we have... That looks like cinnamon. That looks like cinnamon sticks there. So we look to... That looks like a honey stick to me. On that coffee one. It's definitely not a honey stick and cinnamon. Do chocolate. Just one chocolate? Chocolate milk honey? Worth a go. That looks gross. Why is it grey? No. We only have one final attempt. Chocolate honey? Chocolate milk ginger? Bad. That's not sweet! The description and the thing will match. I mean, it very well could be. That sounds like a delicious drink. Chocolate, ginger, and milk. Maybe the Spice Lady is chocolate milk cinnamon. Chocolate milk cinnamon? Equally sweet to bitter. Okay, so triple chocolate is just 3 sweet. The best we've got is 4 sweet. With the Spice Lady. Bitter heart, chocolate, ginger, cinnamon. Yeah, nah, not that one. Chocolate honey cinnamon? That would be very sweet. Very sweet. I'm curious. I do want to give it a go. Chocolate honey milk would also be good. I think we can still trash this. Yeah, it's nothing. That's a shame. Chocolate honey milk. That looks much better. It's not even warm at all. Chocobi Miruku? What is that? Here's your drink. Sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolates. Okay. Sounds like a Final Fantasy drink. Oh, it looks very pretty. It's warm and sweet. It is not warm. You are a liar. I did not make it warm. I love it. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Oh, the one I told you is the last chocolate drink? The chocolate milk ginger? That would be like... That'd be nice. I think. Try and remember it. Thanks. Other than the instruction on the loading screen. Try putting a time limit on how long they can play.
Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion?
Probably. In case there's a good reaction to it. You might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long.
That makes sense.
If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. It should get people's attention.
Noted. Dad?
Knew this was coming eventually. What are you doing here?
What you did at the studio this evening?
Henry. Oh. What was his voice? I think it was just like very old, do your own dad's voice. My dad would not fit this character. My dad is goofy. My dad likes to do a Scooby-Doo impression. Like the cop, but a bit less. I guess. Too similar. If the cop comes in again, we're gonna have issues. Let's try and make him more...
Lord Connery, I was worried. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So I thought you'd be here. We could not...
Oh, this is much better. Much more distinct.
We could not just limit ourselves to this place.
Now you're causing another ruckus.
Don't ask me how he has a Scottish voice and she's Californian. And they live in Seattle. Very international family.
We're sorry, Batista. We didn't mean to cause you any problems.
You know what? That's still sick. Slipping into the cop's voice, though. Shit. It's like, fuck it.
You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for.
Well, anyway, I better order something.
What are you having?
What would you recommend?
To suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara.
Oh, what is that?
Basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Huh. Well, would you look at that?
Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara.
Milk and ginger. One is the one I want to replicate. Let's take a look at it. Ooh, yeah, that's the one with the churro in it. That sounds delicious. Your drink is ready, sir.
My. This is amazing.
Glad you liked it.
Dad?
Yes?
Please just go home after you finish your drink.
Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert.
We need him. He's going to help me become more successful.
I know Morris. He is not a good person.
The industry has changed, Dad. Like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's grown tired. He's growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars.
I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. Even if he has, it wasn't for the better.
You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? Lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing?
You're just too young to understand.
Then make me understand. Because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years. You learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter.
Rachel, I'm sorry. But I'm trying, okay?
Try harder. Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one.
I know. Give me a chance. You know what? You know what? Fuck you. Piece of shit.
Three cards fully done, 17 halfway done. Time to get ready for bed. Yes, it's almost bedtime. Do prepare for the rest. A good bat giggle fest. It's just I don't know. I just imagine funny scenarios and that gets me going. Just an old dad, just sick of his daughter's shit, causing a scene in a coffee shop. Probably not that kind of game.
It'll take time for me to learn. But I am learning. Or, you know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager.
Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long.
I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out. But
It doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum.
You don't want me to be your manager. Can you at least choose someone other than Morris?
I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now, please go home. Relax. Don't ever come to this studio again, or the studio. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. Only a few days away. Big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist.
When are you going to be home?
I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided.
But that's...
See you, Dad.
Just flips him up as she walks away. Just double birds.
Wait, Rachel. Excuse me for a moment, barista.
I'm sorry about what just happened.
You don't have to apologize.
Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. Kind of troubles in coffee poster? I did just see that. I love that poster. As simple as it is.
What? You didn't hear their argument, Myrtle?
Of course I heard them. Just chose to ignore most of it. None of my business, is it?
That's amazing.
What's so amazing about that?
I don't think I could do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely. Especially when there's an argument like that.
You're saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead?
Nah. No, I was listening. I made notes.
See? You didn't even realize. You are capable of focusing your attention.
Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all.
Sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now?
Yeah, it's pretty late.
Yo, at Risa, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time.
Thank you for the drinks, as usual.
Please take care on your way home. I like Myrtle. I like doing her voice. It's very easy. Just gotta sound monotone and like you're bored all the time. It's really fun for me, for some reason. I guess that's all for today. No? Oh, he's back. So, let's look at that. Chocolate. Spanish Sahara. Warm and cozy, just like a day in Barcelona. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. You alright, sir? Sir?
Oh, yes, yes. Please don't worry about me.
You managed to catch up with Miss Rachel?
No, I lost her.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure she's alright.
I hope you're right.
By the way, nobody's paid their tab in 6 weeks. Do you think you could, you know... Pardon me for asking.
Yes?
Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me.
What's that?
Why did you leave the music industry?
Well, now that's a trip down memory lane.
You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable.
Oh, no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago. Just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It's a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s. They were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. He worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life.
You didn't find peace managing girl bands? The Millennium Puzzle, you give boy! Coffee pot of greed, what does it do?
Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. What hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially. They were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff.
Like what?
Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. Sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine.
Oh, this is pretty serious now.
Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed. It wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse. But it haunted me. It was everywhere. And talked to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats.
What do you do for a living now?
After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. Not big. We have a very specific audience. We're niche. They love us for it. More than enough for our little family.
That you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. You visit
They visit my place from time to time. And we all meet up at least once a year. Usually, it's at my place.
Oh, it's the first time we're seeing him do that.
Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too.
You going to be alright by yourself?
Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Batrista. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place.
Don't worry about it.
All right then. Goodbye.
So actual sleep is detrimental for a cat's health? I believe it. Cat naps and all that.
Although I suppose you could say sleep is...
Sleep is essential for all living creatures. I mean, humans would die of exhaustion if they didn't sleep.
But yawn.
Yeah. You got me there. I'll posture check. Oh, okay. Okay. It's October. I like October. October is a good month. Posture has been adjusted. God damn it. I wonder if they snuck in any other memes in these newspapers. And I just didn't notice. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. It's a werewolf chasing a baby. Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Heel Neyman and Maruki Harukami to collaborate for a new IP. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil. You've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? Seeing as Neil is here, it usually takes me a bit longer to get through his lines because he's a slow speaker. It will probably be the last day of the stream. Possibly. I do have some updates. We're very good friends with Myrtle now. Favorite things, me time. Me too, Myrtle. What I'm doing with my life, as I've stated before, working on Full Metal Conflict series. Self-summary. Hi there, I'm Rachel Florencia. You might have seen me on your screen singing, dancing, or modeling, working on a new album especially for you right now. Oh, well thanks, Rachel. And Hendry. Favorite things, family, music, doing with his life, trying to be a better father while running a record store. Ooh, Aqua, that's an amazing profile picture. Beautiful. Love that. Any other different ones? I think actually Rachel's one is different, isn't it? Because it was her with her bandmates. It's the same, height same, barely, yeah, everyone else is the same. Look at that. It's so photogenic. Oh, short story. Ooh, okay. The Only Reason to Learn How to Fly by Freya Fatima. It happened again, I told her as I exhaled smoke. What? Took the train once to get here and fell in love twice. This again, she sighed, looking like she wanted to stub her own cigarette out on my face. I just can't help it. She said nothing. It's way easier, you know? Seeing someone from afar, letting your imagination roam as you daydream about how he or she lives, knowing the fact that what you see is not the way they really are. It's way easier. I feel like we've had the prequel to this story already. There was a story of a guy that fell in love with a woman that he saw on a train or a bus. You can't keep doing this to yourself. You know you need something real. I mean, this might be a stupid suggestion, but you're still using that dating app, right? Try to be more open-minded while you use it. I agree. Good. I agree that it was a stupid suggestion. She looked pissed. I can't blame her. Not like this was the first time we talked about this. In fact, this conversation tended to happen around once a season. You just stop overthinking. Go out and stop putting impossible expectations on people. You know I can't do that. I've tried. I get overexcited at any opportunity. How's that served you so far? Oh, I was the one who said nothing. I'm afraid, I said. What? What will come later? Afraid that even if I find the right person for me, The people around me won't accept them, whoever they are. Fuck the people around you. Another stupid suggestion. I could be jailed for that. Okay. Took a long drag of her cigarette and narrowed her eyes at me. What happened to you recently? I don't usually overthink quite this much, so something must have just happened. The truth is, something did happen. Something too silly to even be discussed. But she knew me. She knew about my problems. So I told her. I watched a stand-up comedy show. Seriously? It's true. I was one of my favorite stand-up comedians. I knew he'd recently got married to someone he loves. Someone I thought was very similar to him. All this time, I thought he took the easy way out. Finding someone who'd quickly be accepted by the family he was born in. And the family he's about to make. It turned out, his journey was far from easy. The hardships I never knew he'd faced. And when he talked about it, it scared me. Why? The fact that I'll have to deal with it someday. The fact that I might have to choose between. He sighed. At least when I see people on the train and imagine a life with them. Those imaginary people don't create these kinds of problems. They do create a different kind of problem, though. He's right. You know, sometimes I feel like I want to go to the tallest building in the city and just jump, I said. To die? That's not to fly, you fool. As if that really happened. The things that are scaring me won't matter. I can fly. What the hell would I still care about all these boring, everyday problems? Isn't that the dream, weirdo? She said, and she lit another cigarette, leaving the discussion unresolved till it comes back around with the spring rains. I don't know why I ended that on a question, with an upwards inflection, but here we are. Welcome back, Auntie. Hopefully your supper was delicious. You have come back just in time for us to start a new day. It is the 1st of October, and Neil has entered into our cafe before we're even open.
There is definitely something that you can do.
What is it?
And we work here.
Excuse me, what?
Is it possible for us to work here?
Why?
We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth. And Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here.
It's really good. I was eating pizza. Hey, me too. I really fancied pizza as well. Like an hour before starting the stream today. Went across the road and they had a margarita pizza that was reduced and was like 90 pence. And I was like, banging. Take that. Yes, I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived.
That is true. But it is not enough.
Had artichokes, chicken, olives, and bacon on it. It was very tasty. Wow, this is a lot more ingredients than mine had. Mine was just like a cheapy Tesco pizza. But what I always do is if I get a pizza like that, I add more toppings myself. So I added extra cheese, a lot of extra cheese, and spinach. Because I love me some spinach. Yours sounds good too.
Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we have learned. We learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly.
Sounds like a good strategy.
That is why we asked you to allow us to work here.
Because you want to interact with our customers.
That is correct.
Not sure about this. Neil, normally if you were applying for a job on Earth, you go through certain processes before you finally get the job, if you get it at all.
Oh,
Let me think this over, if you don't mind. They'll let you know tomorrow.
oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today.
May I know why?
Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow.
Okay. A lot of thinking going on. Okay.
Thank you.
But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you'll give the cup to the customer.
Understood.
There are other things you need to keep in mind.
What is that?
Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. This game is about to teach me a thing or two. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything.
How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not?
That won't be easy. You'll be able to judge based on their body language.
Non-verbal signs.
Yes,
That will be very hard for us.
indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign when you should start talking, or when you should stop.
Thank you. We will need that so much.
Well, that's basically all you need to do here.
Do we need a special outfit to do the job?
Not really. I'll lend you an apron, though. Help you keep your suit clean. And to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation. Make you look more legit for the job.
That is a very earthling thing to do.
It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this?
We are.
Okay. Let's start the night. Oh, this is gonna be a long night.
Like spinach on pizza? Did you get spinach fatty pizza?
That's fancy today. Oh, spinach, so good. Especially because, like, spinach shrinks, right, when it's cooked. So I just loaded that pizza with spinach. I couldn't see any cheese when I was done. But then I put some cheese on top of the spinach, so. Stick that in the oven. It all shrinks down to like a normal size. Wonderful. Hey, Joe. Welcome in. How are we today?
Welcome.
Holy wow! What is happening?
Good evening, Miss Freya.
Hey, Barista, what's going on here?
Well, Neil is working here tonight.
I thought I was the one who brought bad news. Never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion.
It's not that. Neil is just helping out.
You never look like someone who needs help.
There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around.
What?
We have learned some things since we arrived, but we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn.
You just agreed to this?
On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate.
Fair trade. What's in it for you, then? You're helping them here. What do you get in return?
Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask.
Don't mention it.
Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here.
Freya.
I still need to write for the paper again. What was that? If I still need to write for the paper again? What happened? The chief found out.
Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday?
Oh, yeah, shit. She wasn't here yesterday. First day she skipped, I'm pretty sure.
Dongerman. Hey, welcome. Busy but happy to pop in? We're happy to have you, Joe. How did she find out?
You remember my fateful meeting with the higher-up?
In the elevator?
Yes. Same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. And the higher-up mentioned our encounter to her. Chief called me into her office. Things went downhill from there. She realized immediately. It's the reason for my poor performance lately. Didn't like it, of course.
Sorry to hear that.
What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess.
And after that?
Hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know.
We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya. We feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house.
I don't know if you get to make that decision there, Neil. We're a struggling business as it is.
Huh? You allowed to do that?
We will pay for the drink.
No, it's okay. It's on the house. That's a nice thing to do, Neil.
That was the best thing to do, according to our senses.
It was.
So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya?
Your favorite.
Our favorite?
Anything.
I trust you with the decision.
She's ordering anything? Okay. She just doesn't want the espresso necessarily. But... okay, so now we have all the milk drinks, all the hot chocolate drinks, and all the tea drinks. We need green tea and coffee. She is a fan of coffee. Don't know what this is. Whatever it is, it's got like a weird loop over the edge of the cup. I like it. This one at the bottom looks like it's got honey and cinnamon. Make the Grinch again. How did we make the... was it green tea, ginger, cinnamon? I think it was green tea, ginger, cinnamon. In my notes. My notes. I haven't unlocked it because I didn't serve it. Like I made it, but it didn't unlock. I think it was this. If it's not, just remake it. There it is. Oh, it's Neil's hand.
Here is your drink, especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop.
Well, who else is going to brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks. But today, I might have an idea why.
Far along are you with the novel?
I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. If I managed to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, well, we just gave you green tea, so hopefully that helps too.
It sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion.
Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races. And we do not think infusing your blood with coffee will be advisable.
I'm sorry, Neil. Not really in the mood for this sort of conversation.
It was just...
Neil? Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee.
Oh. We are glad to hear that, then.
That was a figure of speech, Neil.
Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language.
It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing.
Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask.
Ask away.
How fast do you write?
Not fast enough, apparently.
But do you have numbers?
Numbers?
How many words do you produce per day?
I don't think I have the exact number. Full time? I'd be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. Wow, good going, Fred.
That is a lot.
That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote.
According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000.
That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much.
That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write?
Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words.
Do you use Streamlabs? I do. I know I probably shouldn't, but I am lazy to switch over to regular OBS.
Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around.
If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily.
Why not? Can you use Streamlabs? A good few reasons that I have recently been made aware of. They're not the best company ethically, or at least the people that run it put in profit over the software, and they stole the code from regular OBS and then started selling it. Little things like that, I wouldn't be able to, unfortunately, inform you in a satisfying manner. I can only suggest looking it up, but yeah, I've just heard from people that it's not the best to keep using them. But at the same time, it's like I don't give Streamlabs any money, so doesn't really bother me that much because I'm never going to use a subscription service to Streamlabs. I don't see why I should. It's just that the open broadcasting software, the original OBS, was made to be open and made to be free. And then Streamlabs was like, oh cool, a free thing. Let's take it, rename it to Streamlabs OBS and sell it for profit. But if you're not giving Streamlabs any money, then I guess there's no problem. I'm not super educated in the matter. That is pretty much everything that I know. Some advertising drama too? Sure. It's easy to use. Have free version. OBS was too difficult to me. I had the original OBS first. And I used it as like a recording software more than streaming. This was years before I actually started streaming. I had it on my computer and I used it for things like recording D&D sessions that I would play online with friends on Roll20. But for some reason, I don't know why, one point OBS just completely lost all of my information and settings and everything. And when I decided I wanted to actually start streaming, I was like, well, I can either set up on OBS again, and that'd be a huge pain in the ass, or I could look around, see what else is there, and I found Streamlabs, and I was like, let's give this a try instead. So, here we are. Copy paste, slap a name on it, give me $50. Yeah. It's a good way to put it, Joe. I wish. Writing isn't only about the numbers of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judge writers by their ability to write a large number of words, we won't have poetry or short stories.
That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings.
Yep.
Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand. From languages to arts.
Penguin's gonna try and get some food in his beak. Been laying in bed all day doing nothing. Pengu, please. Go get that good food. Gotta look after yourself. You gotta feed that ghost on your shoulder. And don't forget, drink some water too. It's difficult to stream on. I'm impressed with people that use it. Try to use OBS today. It's worth a try. But I say, like, either way, use whatever you're comfortable with. It's not a huge thing. As far as I'm aware, it's not a huge thing. Right again. You're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there.
So it is still a valid parameter.
Definitely.
Cool.
A spaceman saying cool is so weird. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Hey, Doc. between OBS and slobs. Let's say OBS is far easier, but I started on it, so I'm already used to it. Yeah, everyone's gonna have their preferences. I get it. Hey, how's it going, bud? I'll be having a pleasant evening or afternoon, whatever it may be. Hopefully ramen or sushi. Feeling like eating something Asian, maybe Korean barbecue or hot spot. Ooh, hot pot rather. Never had Korean barbecue. It is one thing that I would have liked to have tried before going vegetarian or vegan. Unlikely to have it now. Really struggle with eating meat. Live vicariously for me, alright? Or allow me to live vicariously through you, and you get Korean barbecue. Doing pretty good, just got done with some Spider-Man. Oh, yeah, I think I actually saw you go live. But I think I was in the kitchen making myself a drink. How'd it go?
Oh, another guest.
Oh, it's Myrtle.
Good evening, Miss Myrtle.
I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Just coffee and ginger, is that it? The Grinch, green spicy and not everyone's cup of tea. She's asking for this. Jahi Tubruk, coffee ginger. Ginger presides over the ground coffee at the bottom of the cup, originally from Indonesia. They want to do Korean barbecue. At the same time, try not to eat so much meat. Not vegetarian. Just try not eat a lot of meat. That's good too. That's good too.
Wait, I like vegetables.
Ever since I was a kid, I think I was more of a fan of vegetables than I was of meat. In general. Is vegan Korean barbecue options? Now that is a surprise to me. I have no idea what those options even would be. There you go.
Your order is ready.
Not bad. Thanks.
You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle?
People come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed.
Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here.
Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Huh? Pardon us. I was just training Neil in how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? I like you, Myrtle. Have a good fried tofu. Tofu's a weird one. You can absolutely cook tofu badly. I've had it, and it's just foul. It's disgusting. But then at other times I've had tofu, and it's cooked well, and it's absolutely amazing. Like for example, I went to some kind of, I think it was like a kokoro, like some Asian fairly cheap chain restaurant. that we have in the UK. And they have like spicy tofu chunks, but the chunks were way too big, and whatever sauce that they used just like slicked off of the tofu. So I was just eating white, lightly orange stained cubes, and it was slimy and chewy and not good. But the best tofu I've ever had has been in like a katsu curry, where they bread it, cover it in like a beautiful curry sauce, and then that gets soaked into the breadcrumbs, and perfect. So yeah, had very different experiences with tofu. One meat you really like is elk. I didn't even know people ate elk. The first time I'm ever hearing of that. So you gotta know how to cook and season it right? Yeah. Can't just stick it in a pan with water. Pasta or rice. Even rice though is difficult to get perfectly cooked.
Oh, no, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other.
Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend it in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which, essentially, is not really listening at all.
That would be very difficult to achieve. But we will try, step by step.
One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind.
Freya, come on.
That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone, then?
Yeah.
Oh, is it Aqua? What's the occasion?
No special occasion. It's just... There she is. Always tell when Aqua's on the way. Squelching her way into the shop.
I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the barista... Okay. I already told the barista at... a barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. Okay.
Aqua, you need to calm down.
Where is Barista?
Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here.
Oh, you're safe.
Yes, everything is fine.
Oh. Okay. Please let me take a breath.
Yeah, please drink this water. Feeling better now?
Yes. I'm sorry.
It is all right, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here.
Another hydrate and posture check? Engu, what you doing to me? Oh. He looked away for a second. What's happening? So Neil the spaceman, to learn how to communicate with people, has asked to help out in the coffee shop. He's behind the counter, and he is talking to the customers whilst we make the drinks. However, he hasn't created the best first impression with some of the customers, as he came to Earth and is like, want to breed. So now he's learning, and we're teaching him, but we're here was not in the loop after the first initial creepy interaction. There you are. You're caught up. You sure you're not dead yet? Not yet.
What are you doing here anyway?
We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
No problem, Miss Aqua. It's time for our break anyway. So, here is the deal.
There he is.
It's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Batrista.
It's nothing, really.
But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything?
Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer.
As if this place cares about business.
Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place.
Where do you want to go after this?
Coachella.
That's really funny.
What? What are you going to do at Coachella?
According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella.
Oh, Jesus.
That is why we decided that the event will be our next target.
Well, you're not wrong. Didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love?
Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings.
You're horny on main? He's been horny on main this whole time, bruh. Gonna go for a while. I gotta do schoolwork and probably live stream later. Alright, Auntie. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Oh, this is why I love Neil. I'm not surprised, Penguin. Knowing who you are and knowing who Neil is, I'm sure you two would be very good friends. Or lovers. Who knows?
Including her breeding manners. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings.
I shouldn't say this. What the hell? Sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here.
We know.
So creepy.
We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot by the bar. So, a discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly.
Yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing, we're just friends, you know?
Just want to hang out and talk about our work. Let's work in the same field, remember?
Yes, that's it.
Oh, Aqua. Oh, dear sweet Aqua. You can see through you like... well, water, I guess. There's nothing like beating the homies while playing Monster Hunter, yeah?
Yeah, I guess that's a sentence. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see.
Oh, flashing red, that's not good.
I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today, I wanted to thank her directly. But she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink.
Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway.
But... wait. I want to thank her directly. Does that mean you're done with the game?
Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be you are, not your.
Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. You even pick up on that, anyway. It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere.
Looking directly at the camera. Wink.
We just know.
Back to you, Aqua. So, you are done with your game? There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix. Players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game?
It depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice is about the pacing, control, and UI, UX.
Must be fun to have finished working on your creation. Surely remove some of the weight on my chest, just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. If I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. But please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. At our first meeting. Subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. And I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others. It's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. Sure, you'll be both fine.
You don't have to talk about it in front of other people.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know?
Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people.
I really am sorry.
I know. I said thanks already, right?
You put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that.
Aqua. I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me.
What's your problem?
Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight. But no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do, don't seem to appreciate it at all.
I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years.
Yeah. I don't really work on them. Not directly.
So what do you work on?
A secret project. I'll tell you on the friend DA, okay? Friend DA. Nice. I've never heard that before, but I love it.
Alright. Not with the paper anymore, anyway.
I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or, worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. We're working on what's being called the metaverse. I can't even finish that tangent.
Isn't that a dream job for some people?
That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer. You can't publish anything you write for years.
That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all.
My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved.
Ouch.
There's only 7 of us on the team. 7 samurai. That's what they said.
You haven't released anything for the last 2 years?
Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in.
No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurai.
I guess, yeah.
By the way, Myrtle, I just realized.
What?
Usually, developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right?
More or less, yeah.
When was the last time you had a vacation?
Before I joined this company, I guess.
That's like 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Dude, no wonder you're so burned out.
Oh, Aqua's determined.
Yes, that's why. You need a vacation.
I can't just take one.
You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow.
But tomorrow is...
I'm not done yet. You'll take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off.
But where should I go?
Don't worry, I'll take care of that.
You will?
I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation.
What about Max West?
That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now.
Hey. Okay. Can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? Still a long weekend getaway, right?
All right. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now. Prepare for our getaway.
Come with you.
To my apartment?
No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time.
Oh. Okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun.
Take care up there.
May you find joy during your vacation.
Aqua's definitely got a crush, right? On Myrtle? Okay. See you folks later.
Vacation, huh?
You definitely need one, Freya.
I know. But not now. Gotta finish this draft first.
As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya.
Thanks, Neil. Anyway, you going to close anytime soon?
Depends. Why?
I'm in the mood for some writing.
Then please, take your time.
You sure?
Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house.
Definitely won't say no.
That's the end of the day, right? We've worked like 3 days straight. Okay, I am gonna leave it on this screen so that I don't accidentally start like a conversation midway through and get confused like I did today. The Evening Whispers is with the people for stricter gun laws. New healthier Fury sedative might be available sooner. Action video game Rising Hell blamed for violence in school. Yep, that seems topical. Oh, cool. That was a lovely time. Actually, let me see. I can't save it. I have to go in and then go to save game. Main menu. We are... Let's see. Let's see. How far in are we? Load game. Oh, you can load to previous days. Oh, well, if we're going from 22nd of September... There's only a few days left. I think. So the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 18th. Because these are all grayed out. We didn't play the 20th or the 21st, so I'm guessing there's like a 2-week skip, and then we have like an epilogue, almost. Enough for a stream, that's for sure. My game progress hasn't gone up too much, so I guess this is like a completion rate. I don't know. Do not delete. Yeah, how's that? Okay. Let's go see who we can raid. Say hello to today. What do you think? That's good, yeah. I'm glad that you could be here for it, Pengu. You're the one that recommended this game. Oh, we could go say hello to Oxy. He's still streaming Catan. Read Oxy Ox. Yeah, I've typed that correctly. Yeah, there it goes. Cool. Oh, Brew. Hello, Brew. You hanging out this whole time? I'll catch you later. Thanks for being here. Very relaxed and much needed stream today. This sequel will be out soon, so we can continue this after this beautiful game is gonna... Yes! Yes, it's coming out later this year, I believe. For Coffee Talk Chapter 2. Really looking forward to that as well, even though I haven't even finished this yet. Let's go say hi to Oxy. Anyone that doesn't know Oxy, they're awesome. They're a game dev. They most famously created Only Can's Thirst Date. They're a lead developer on that, and they are currently working on other games as well. So, yeah. Cool, interesting guy to know. And he said he's going to teach me how to play Settlers of Catan, so that's another cool thing. Let's go say hi to him. I will stream again on Wednesday. Haven't decided what yet. If you want to know what I'm going to do, keep an eye on the Discord. And I'll catch you later. Good night, everyone.